MPI and all related statistics, we can disaggregate it by sector, by state, senatorial district, like we did in the MPI report. If you go through that report, you will see a lot of information. Information is power. There is this saying that if you want to hide something, put it in the books. True or false? In the book. Why? People might not have time to go and search. But I tell you that it is high time we stop looking for things in the shelf. It is high time we stop looking for things in the offices. It is high time we stop looking for things in our homes. It is time to look at what? The book. Because we will not only find things in the book, we will find what? Knowledge. And they say what? Knowledge is power. For us to attack poverty, we must have what? Knowledge. Knowledge is an eye-opener. Poverty of the mind, it is not poverty of money. It is poverty of knowledge, of not knowing that you are beautiful. You see a beautiful girl, she does not know. She put pancake, color white, color brown. She does not know. But somebody who has seen her, who has looked at her, not from the shelf, from the books, knows that this lady is beautiful. You see a man, he is busy looking at his neighbor, having car. But he has failed to look at the potential he has. He is busy looking at income, not looking at the books, to see that I have the power to change things. And what do we have the power to change? Poverty. Because whether you change it or not, it is right there. Your neighbor is not your enemy. Geographically, we don't have a problem. You know why? Because the problem is not geography. The problem is not religion. The problem is not sickness. The problem is poverty. And whether we address it now or we don't, it is there. And it's increasing. There is no place like home. If you like, travel. Where would they say you are coming from? Nigeria. And they will look at you. He is a Nigerian. He has run away from his place. The place he refused to fix, he is here. He wants to spoil the one we have done here. Should we allow him? No. They will check their MPI report. Let us change policies. They will change policy that will not favor you. What do? You japa back. So what you have refused to fix, you are running to somewhere that they have taken their time to fix their problem. They also went through what we are going through now, but they took the time not to look at the shelf. They look at the books. They fix their problem. They fix their problem, you are admiring them. You have to come home and fix your own problem. There are steps in computing the MPI. 12 steps. What is the first one? Determining the unit of identification and the unit of analysis. Most often, the unit of identification and analysis is the individual or the household, what you are analyzing, what you are looking at. Sometimes, people might analyze at community, district, firm, school, and the rest of it. You have to set your dimensions. And in doing this, setting your dimensions, I told you dimensions are what? To categorize it, to categorize these indicators. There are some steps that you need to follow. One of the steps is to see if these dimensions you are interested in is even aligning with SDG goals, Sustainable Development Goals. Why do we call it sustainable? These are things that can sustain over time, that last over time. Not just bringing up a program that will solve things temporary, bring a few people out of it, out of poverty, and within a short time they are back or even worse than their condition. Bring up programs that can be sustainable. This is the message we are passing here. Bring programs, policies that can sustain. Another step is to check empirical evidences, the data that shows people's values. What is valuable to you might not be valuable to me. So in a state, if you are thinking of a dimension, you have to look at what the people value. Is it rice and beans? Is it akpu? Is it amala? Is this what they value? Sorry, I'm mentioning rice and beans. It looks as if I'm playing here. But the truth is, as I am now, if my value in life is an Oma Jeep, and you are presenting amala, akpu, and tuwo to me, what do I see you as? A problem solver or somebody that does not know what I want? Simply that means it is somebody that does not know what I want, because you have not taken the time to know what are the things I value. It's similar to our homes. A child needs book. That is what the child values. Here you are buying toys, buying this. The child will look at you. He will tell you thank you. But deep down inside, mommy does not know what I want. And sometimes what I want might not be as expensive as the toy you have gone to buy. You have ended up wasting money instead of taking the time. Time is money, they say. If you are taking the time to know my values, you will have even solved my problem with a little money. Something that should guide you in MPI is the availability of data. If there is no data, there is nothing you can do. Before now, a lot of government policies are based on what they think should be the problem. I'm not saying they have not done much. But what I'm saying is that you won't blame anybody. Why? There was no data available to guide. But here we are, having a document. I believe everybody has been given a document. This document, please read it. Take your time, go through it. Ask questions where need be. This is a document that you have been handed over with. This is power that you have been given. Power to change what you have been thinking about. Power to change what you have failed to see. Availability of data. Now we have data. Data is information. We have the information right in our hands. What we are left with now is how do we use this information to change the poverty level of my state, to change the poverty level of my family, to change the poverty level of me as an individual. How do I go about it? And God has given us the power to change things. That is why we are better than animals. Animals do not think, but we do.